Can you all hear my voice? Yes, it is audible. Thank you. If you want to talk to me, then you can talk to me because the number of participants is only 11, so I hope it will not create mass crowd. Good. Let us allow some moments, 1 or 2 minutes, so other participants can join, because participants from everywhere, they are joining with us. So maybe there is a little bit time confusion. So in Bangladesh, it is 10:20. It is 10:20 in Bangladesh. That is 6-hour difference with the Greenwich Mean Time, Universal Time. Yes, in Pakistan it's 9:20, so there is an hour difference. With India and Bangladesh, there is 30-minute difference. Of course, the number of participants are increasing. It's almost 13. So we can proceed our talk. Is my screen is visible to you all?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. So the voice is okay, and also the screen is shareable. So I think it's all set. We can start our class now. So from the participant side, can you please add something? What is your expectation from our gathering today? So now the floor is to the audience. Please share me some words. You can write down it also in your chat box. Just guide me a little. Why we are here today? So all of you are attending the class in your mobile phone, or you are just using your laptop or computer or desktop or any other device?
I am using my laptop actually.
Yes. I strongly support using desktop or laptop, because while we will conduct our class, we will use Microsoft Excel. So parallelly, if you start practicing with your own by minimizing the video screen, then it will be easily to catch your queries. So the screen that I am sharing this is a Microsoft Excel screen, and I have modified some screen by using a background photo. Then I have used some of the insert and illustrations. It is already locked, and that's why the illustrations are not visible here.
Which version of MS Excel you are using?
Yeah, but in my computer, I have installed the 2016, although it is not the latest one. The latest one is 2021, but in my computer, I am using 2016 version, MS 2016.
Okay, thank you.
I hope there will be little difference between the other version. The basic features is almost same for all the version. Some of the advanced features are a little bit different. Before 2010 and then upcoming, there is huge change between 2007 and 2010, but after onwards almost same. So okay, we can start our journey right now. So let me introduce myself. I am MD Ahshan Habib, currently staying in Dhaka, Bangladesh, and I'm working in a pharmaceutical company for about 10 years. And I am an SAP-ERP expert, and I'm especially taking care of quality management module side, because SAP is a modular software. So my core area is SAP quality management. So parallelly, I use Excel in my day-to-day life. Basically, I am not a full-time professional in an Excel side or training especially, but I have a mass curiosity about Microsoft Excel training. Especially, I try to engage with other people. And from my curiosity, I declared this post on LinkedIn, and luckily I got so much response from the people, and that's why now I'm here. So I'm going in my another sheet. So this file I have created just using a hyperlink. I have used shapes, and then I have write down the name, and I have hyperlink a file, and that file I have just clicked it and opened. So this is another file that I hyperlinked through my main file. So this is actually the Microsoft Excel in a nutshell. That means the vocabulary. So anyone who have already started working in Microsoft Excel and who are beginners, just started learning, you must have to go through all the terminologies here. So from the participant side, I am just asking some questions. Would you please answer so that I can make a level calculation? So the beginners, so how many persons are staying in beginners level? Just say yes. That means you have to start starting your journey from the beginning. Yes, beginner. Okay, my second question is, who is staying in intermediate or advanced level? Intermediate and advanced. I am not creating this separation between these two because the two are almost similar, intermediate and advanced. So intermediate. Okay, good, very good. So I am just clicking Control A for selecting all the data and Control C, and I'm going to open a new Excel file by using Control N. Control N is actually the shortcut for creating a new Excel file, or I can just right click here. Okay, now I am trying to paste special and text only. Okay, so here I have pasted your comments from my chat box, and I just want to find out, is there any yes or not? So just I'm trying to use a formula, find text yes, and the within text is this one. So here I'm getting an error, that means there is no yes. Drag and drop. Okay, in some places I am getting some values. Okay, I am just trying to random thoughts I'm trying to say. Then filter, then I am selecting this number only. So here are the feasible field yes. So this is actually the little bit glimpse of Microsoft Excel. So Microsoft Excel is used to find out the calculations. So here I had a query. I want to search the yes. So how many yes are there? There are only 4 yes. This is an insight and this is an query. By using Microsoft Excel, different tools and different formulas and function, we will find out the gist. Gist, that means business query. Your business will ask you some questions. So what is your profit? What is your loss? How many products you have sold this month? How much profit you have achieved? Okay, so there will be a lot of queries in your mind. So from your bosses, from your subordinates, and from the company management side, there will be lots of questions, and they will ask you, and you will have to answer them by calculating all the information available at your hand. So Microsoft Excel, there is a tools for calculating business insight. Okay, so the Excel file that I have shown you this is the interface of Microsoft Excel and all the word related to Microsoft Excel. So cut, copy, paste. So who are well acquainted with this topic? Cut, copy, paste. Just one or two says that yes, this is the very basic part. Cut, paste, copy. Just copy and paste it in another location, or cut or paste it in another location. These are available for Word and almost other functions. So I'm not talking with the cut, copy, paste, but some of the other options are the background color, the border, alignment, format cell, clipboard. So I'm just unmuting all the participants, so don't mind. If anyone wants to talk, please raise your hand, and if it is visible, I will give you the floor. Okay. So the first task of a Microsoft Excel beginner is the learning all the vocabularies. You will have to learn all the vocabularies, and then you will have to go to explore one by one. Say for example, if I take this one, the wrap text, cell merge, paste special, and format painters. I want to see what are these. Okay, so let's go to a new file so that I don't disturb this file one. This is my reference one. So I want to call the cell. This is cell, and combination of all cell, this is called a column. This is column. How many columns are there? There are total 16,384 columns. If you want to see the value with the formula, count blank. Count blank is a formula I want to apply here to check the number of columns in a Excel rows. So here I'm taking a blank row. My 17 row is blank, so I'm taking 17 colon 17. If I don't use any alphabets, then it represent complete row. So I'm hitting enter, so I'm getting the same value, 16,384. If I want to know how many cells are there in the total columns, so I use count blank. This is a formula, and here I will take no numbers, only alphabets. Say just randomly pick R. R is a column, R and R. The combination of number and alphabets represents a cell, but dedicatedly a letter or dedicatedly a number, it represents the whole columns or whole row. So if I hit enter, then I will get 10,48,576. So if I just select this cell and just hit Control Shift down, okay, it's selecting all the rows, just getting down. And if I hit the Control End, then I will go back to the last end. So this is actually the cell, row and column. So how many cells in Microsoft Excel? If I want to calculate this in by a formula, count blank. So so here I'm taking a total row, then I'll have to multiply count blank, okay, count blank, then I'll have to take a number, say 1000 by 100, anyone the similar, okay, and I want to hit enter. So there will be a huge number, so it's very hard to see but to realize the meaning. So if I use the formatting tools, so here from the home tabs, this is the number and the formatting tools, and I with the number, and I want to use 1000 separator, okay, 1000 separator, and after decimal place I am not expecting any digit, so I'll have to put 0. It won't be blank, you'll have to put either 0 or some positive numbers, okay, then I'm hitting okay. Now I'm getting some 1000 separator, this, okay. So if I want to make this number a little bit small, say I just want to divide it by 1E7, that means 1, and after that there will be 7 zeros, so that means I'm dividing by crore and hitting enter. So now I am getting 1718 cells. That means in Microsoft Excel, in a single sheet, this is actually worksheet, so we can rename. By default, when I open a new Excel file, there are some sheets. I can increase by clicking the plus sign, just plus sign, okay, the plus sign. I can rename it by double click. Some text up to 31 character letter I can use, some 31 up to 31 character you can write down. You can use space, but you won't be able to use symbol, that means exclamation mark, you won't be able to use it here. Forward slash, backward slash, you won't be used. But to create a separation, you can use underscore, or you can use just and symbol by separation, but you won't be able to forward slash, and there are some naming convention of renaming a sheets. Okay, this one I can create double click, or just I right click and then right click from my mouse, just right click and then rename the sheet names, the name of my sheet. There are some advanced feature also. Say I just want to rename all the sheets single click, then I will have to use the Visual Basic for applications. So, okay, this is 1 2 3, and I want to rename my all sheets by this cell name. Then I can use here is my some customized tab, and I've created some macro code and then rename multiple sheets. This is my own made macro. So if I just click this one, let's check the rename sheets at a time. So all the sheets have been resolved by this name. If I want to write down, this is the name. So I will explore in my 4th class. There will be a dedicated class for VBA-Macro, and there I will explain how I have made this. So if I drag and drop, it will increase the gradual number. And if again I hit this one, rename multiple sheets, now the name is changing. So by this way, I can do it by a cumulative way. So randomly, what I'm trying to show, what are the functionality of Microsoft Excel. So if I want to be the boss of Microsoft Excel, definitely we'll have to explore all the functions and features of Microsoft Excel. So these are actually the interfaces of the beginning sheets. So, and these are the called ribbon. And in ribbon there are some tabs, and inside the tab there are some tools. The tools actually some functionality. Okay, here I have just done my name, MD Ahshan Habib. Don't be bored, I am just trying to show you some feature. then I will proceed in gradual manner. So I'm just trying to use the data and text to columns. Okay, so there's to column delimited, next, and I want to use space. By using a space, I want to separate all the words. So this is called the text to column. If I want to split the column by some rules, say semicolon, comma, space, or if I want to do it by only length, the fixed width, I just want to split it out. And the next, and I'm just clicking here. Then I just want to make that place, I just want to make 4 parts. Okay, then I'm just hitting finished. So I'm just splitting the column by any logical arguments or by length. So this is the tools, the text to column. It is used to do some activity. So here Habib is my name, and I'm using an additional incremental number. So I'm just putting here up to that. That means I have so many duplicate value here. If I want to check where is the duplicate and who are the duplicate and who are unique, just make it a little bit and duplicate copy. So here I'm selecting the sales, and I'm going to the home tab and selecting conditional formatting and highlight sales, that is duplicate. I'm just clicking this one. Okay, so here are some options, but by default I'm taking this one. Okay, I'm just hitting OK button. So this is highlighting duplicate values only. So who's there more than once, that means my Habib one, the value is more than once. If I hitting there, it will be more than once. The 10 Habib underscore 10, this is only one. If I made this is 10, this will be highlighted. I can change the default color also. But if I want to change the default color, what I have to do, then I have to select the selected area. Then I will have to go to conditional formatting and then manage rules. After setting a rules, it should be edited by using manage rules. Okay, just hitting manage and then selecting this one and edit rules, and I just want to change this format. So here I can the border fill. So fill, I am just selecting this one, this green one. Whatever you can choose from this small color palettes, and you can also choose more colors by using any part of this one. Just hit this one, select OK and click OK, and now OK, apply. Okay, now the color have been changed. So this time I am highlighting duplicate value, but this time I want to highlight only unique values. What I need to do, the same thing but in a different way. The same thing, just change this pattern. This one the unique, and this time I'm selecting the default one. So all these are the unique. So these are not repetitive. This one only repetitive, this one. So these are the logic how we can use, why we can use the different tabs of Microsoft Excel ribbons. And I have used this one, I have this one, and if I want to remove the duplicate, then what I need to do, remove duplicate. Just click OK. All the duplicate values are gone. If I want to remove duplicate gone. If I want to set, there is a rules, then I want to expect some desired values within this area. So just highlight this cell so that I can understand this is the area. If I want to set a border, different border, then this is the border, and I want to set some rules that I expect only some specific value. Then what I need to do, use the data validation. So data and the data validation, and I want to set some list, and I want to put here some of the country name. Say I want to write Bangladesh, comma, India, comma, Pakistan, comma, UAE. Okay, these are the same, only these four values. Okay, so if I have created just drop down, just a drop down. So my system will allow to input only this 4 value. If I want to input here the name Canada, it's not accepting, it's showing some error. This value doesn't match with the validation restrictions. Okay, so the same thing I can use in a different way. That means I'm again going to the data validation, and I'm just uncheck the error alert. So this time what will happen, this time it will allow me to input this value, and it will also allow me to input any value of my desire. So this time if I want to input Canada, it will help me to input. My drop down will be effective, but other than drop down I can input anything. So I have just changed some settings. What the settings are there, data validation, error alert, unchecked. If I want to input any message, if anyone create an error alert, so I just want to convey a message that if you have done, this is the error alert. Error alert. I'm just typing some title, error alert. So here, if you done any mistake, I have just typing some random words. Done any mistake, I will reword you. I will reword you. Spelling has been reword you. Okay, this time I am selecting this one. And if I right now do any unwanted mistake, then it will modify my message. If you done any mistake, I will reword you. Okay, so this way we can modify some of the language. So the logic that I have used to show you all this tab is that the topic I have mentioned here, all the words has some of the functionalities. Say I wanted to show you that one, wrap text, cell merge, paste special. So what are those? So I have selected all the cell and I want to input some value. I am just selecting the area and just inputting some values and just pressing your control button. I am just hitting enter. So there are lots of values. So if I want to merge, that means I want to mix all the cells and I want to make it only one. So I'll have to click merge. So it has made only one. If I do any merge, the only extreme upper value will remains there. Then I will have to alignment. And wrap text, what is that? Say I am typing something. I am typing something here for my job. So here I have written some text, but it is not belonging within this cell. It has crossed the line of this cell. Okay, so if I want to adjust all the text within this cell, then we'll have to use the wrap text. So if I just click it here, it will adjust automatically. Whatever might be the number or length or whatever the size, it will adjust within this cell. It will not go out outside of the cell. So as I have inputted here, so I am just adding some other value, but this time it is not going outside. It's not going outside. It's just going down. That means it will adjust automatically. It will not going to pass this area, this side. They are not going up to this area. If I want to show it by using a symbol, just select the illustration and select this one. And after that, if I modify this one, sharp outline, and I want to make it a lot fatty, then I can use here. Okay, just I have made it here. Just I want to show you the direction. So to represent some topics, represent some insight, you can just use the illustration part. Then you can use the shapes and different types of shades. So I can use the faded one. So this time one, very large, very big. So I'm just trying to show you some directions there. The direction of my data is inside that way. If I want to move it to the down, I can just circle it and then I can move it to the sides. If I want to convey a message, just go down, then I can use this illustration also. So wrap text. So what are there? Cell marks and wrap text. Now the paste special. Paste special, actually here I have used some reference, this one, and hitting enter. And if I, after selecting that area and taking the bold sign of plus, if I go to the right side, what is happening? There is cell reference changing. That means if I click control tilde button, control tilde button actually represent from value to formula. So these are formula. When I am dragging to the right side, the reference are changing. That means when I'm selecting this one highlighted, but this time this one, this time this one. So now I want to go back to the formula again. So what the topic I have mentioned there, paste special. So paste special, actually that if I want to convert a formula, control C, then this is located at paste and paste special. Okay, so from the downside, this is actually paste special, other paste options. So this time I want to keep only values. I just want to paste it here, values. So this time it is not pasting here. But if I don't use the paste special, what will happen? The formula is gone. The value are not visible. The value are not visible. Just pasting the value, but when it is hitting enter, it's going on. It's going on. It's not stable. But if I click paste special, then my formula will be converted to value. There are some other applications. If I want to copy some format and other options, then I can use some of the features here. So this is the actually paste special. And the last topic, that was format painters. Format painter actually stand by, say here I have made some of the coloring. So here I have made yellow, but this portion I have made this one, and I have font color. I have changed the font color green. Okay, now I want to input the same formatting to other location. That is called format painters. I have copied the format part, and then I am just clicking other location, that place. The same thing happened. This row is not available here, but if I type something, the color will be definitely green. So here I'm just inputting a value. The color is green. When there is no data, it's remaining blank. But my formatting is that this 4 cell will be front green. So if I type something, this 4 will be green. This 4 will be green. So this is actually called the format painter. So the gist is that all the topics, it represents a meaning. So it's now your question, the your parts, the how many vocabulary you know. So if you know all the parts, then definitely you are an advanced level and super expert user. But if you don't know the other part, then definitely there are some gaps. So now I'm going to you for taking a questions. So how many parts you know from this sheet? How many parts? How many words you know from my sheet 1? Have you got my question? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you please repeat the question?
Say this is the sheet 1, and I have write down some terminology of Microsoft Excel. So these are actually some activities. So sort and filter is a tools of Microsoft Excel. My question is that how many tools you know? That means, do you know filter, sort and filter? Do you know text to column? Do you know data validation? Do you know number formatting? Do you know conditional formatting? So my question is that how many topics you have already know, or how many topics still you need to know? So that is your learning points. So have you got my question? So just simply you answer my questions. Do you know about scroll lock? Okay, good, very good. I have got some. So the macros or VBA are not known to me. Okay, macro are advanced level. Beyond any doubt, macros are on advanced level. So scroll lock, you don't know, so you will have to learn. I'm not saying that yeah, you don't know nothing about Excel, but this is a topic you don't know, you need to learn. Say I'm just going down. But if I lock it, just right click here, view code, and here is the topic scroll lock, and I'm just typing A1, then I'm clicking outside of my sheet bar. I'm just crossing out. So this time I'm trying to move my mouse, but it's not moving. I'm just trying to pull it down, but it's not moving. So sometimes we need to make this type of modification, that some scroll lock, and sometimes you can say another topic. Say this is my title page. So what are written here? This is my serial, this is my letter, this is my formula, and this is the area. But when I'm going down, my title has gone. Well, right now, I don't know what are meaning. If I've already memorized it, then it is possible. But here, it is not possible for me to understand what are there in the title page. So what we can do, just we can put my cursor here, and I can go to View tabs, then Freeze Pan and Freeze Pan. Just select Freeze Pan. Now, right now, if I go down, what will happen? this area will be freeze. So this area will be freeze and rest of the path will be movable. So this has the little bit advantage. So here I am typing so many words, then there is a chances is that this sheet can be modified. So if I want to avoid the risk to make it damaged, so what I can do, I can make it protect. So what I can do, just review, protect sheets 1 2 3, just I'm hitting a password and repeat the password 1 2 3 once again. And if I want to type, just there will
Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt. Can you go a little slow?
Oh sure, no problem.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I just want to show you some vocabularies. So I have already showed you. Just let me make it unprotect. So review. So protection is actually means that I won't be able to make it editable. So I just want to force user so that they don't be mash up anything. But in some cases there is a requirement. So there is a requirement is that I want to give my user a sheets and I want to make some field open, some field lock. In that case, what we can do, I'll have to unprotect first, then I'll have to select some area. Just let me make it a little bit highlighted so that I can understand these are the selected area. Then right click, format cell, protection, and I want to remove that protection and just click OK. Now again I will have to lock my sheet 1 2 3 1 2 3. So this time what will happen, this area will be editable. This area will have to be editable. The user can input or delete anything, but other than that area, if they want to edit anything, it will not be possible. The sheet will be locked. The same thing we can do, Control A for selecting the whole area, and I am just again, if I want to do any modification, definitely I will have to make it unprotect first. Okay, right click, format cell. This time I am unprotecting all the sheets. Okay, now this time I am selecting again this area, and this time I am making protection on that cell only. The reverse activity I am doing. So this time if I protect my sheets, protect 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, if I click the colored area, it show me the cell that you are trying to change is a protected sheet. To make change, unprotect the sheet first. But if I hit this gray color area, this is possible to modify. The thing what I have done first, my all sheet locks, just make it unprotect. So 3 activity you have done. All cell lock. First time we do all cell locked, CKED, all cell locked. And again, some field open, and some locked. And the same thing I have done reverse way. Just Control C and paste, and I'll have to make this one first. All are locked, but some field are open. The 3 activity that we have done it here. Okay, if I want to do the same thing once again, so here there is no restriction. Just review, protect 1 2 3 1 2 3. Just any password we can use. So right now it is not possible to input anywhere of the sheet, anywhere, nowhere. All sheets are locked. But if I modified this, just I'm repeating the task so that you can understand a little bit very well. Just I'm selecting this one and just highlighting to understand the area, and I'm doing what? Just right click, format cell, and remove with the protection. So only this area are open. But before that, if I want to make it effective, I'll have to protect it first. If I don't protect, it will be meaningless. So these are open. Some values are taking, but here if I click, it will be not okay. Yes, I'm repeating my third part. Control Home, third part, review and projecting. Okay, selecting all the area by Control A, then right clicking, format cell, all are unprotect first, then select only this area and make protection. Right click, format cell, locked. And finally you will have to protect. 1 2 3 1 2 3 2 times password. And this time these are locked but other area are open. So the topic we have covered from that area, oh sorry, I am just here. So cell lock, scroll lock, freeze pane, then protect sheet, protect workbook. So here are the two topics. One is protect sheet, one is protect workbook. So when we work in a Excel file, it is actually called the workbook. That means the whole file is called the Excel workbook, and these are the smallest part of sheets. These are actually sheets. So I can hide it, all the sheets, hide it, I can hide it. So if the user know there are some cell hide and they click the unhide, then they can easily make it visible. But if I want to force the user that they won't be able to make it unhide, then we'll have to do just review, protect workbook, and if they click this time unhide option is locked. That means the user won't be able to unhide the hidden sheet. Say you have so many sheets are there that is confidential. You just want to show your boss or show your co-user just this file, but you don't want to see all the other files. So that what you can do, just select all those sheets, that right click, and these are the protect one. That's why the system is not allowing to modify. The first what I need to do, first I will have to unprotect, and then if I click hide unhide, hide, and then protect again, then other sheet will be permanently hide. Without using password, it won't be able to visible all the files. So unhide. So this time one by one I will have to unhide all the file one by one. So this time I will have to unhide one by one. But there is a VBA code. By using all those things, we can use at a glance all the sheets will be unhide. Then I will have to use a visible VBA code. Okay, so my motto is that I will have to make understand so what are the key tools of Microsoft Excel you need to learn while exploring your Excel activity. So you must have to know all the words from here, all the tools. So these tools are situated here and there, all the know. So the thing is you need to do, first you will have to identify your vocabulary, then you will have to know how to use all those functions, and then after learning all the key tools, you will have to apply it in your Excel sheets. So here are some formula tab. So here are some formula tabs. So in the formula tab, there are some text function, some math and trick function, some date and time function, lookup reference. So here is the formula tab. So my sheets are maybe locked, so not locked. Formula tab, this time it's open. So financial formula. These are the
actually you remaining time left 1 minute just.
One minute.
Yeah.
Okay, for your information, by this session will be stopped right now, and I'm going to log in the same credential once again. So user please
better. Yeah, right.
Rejoin with the session. It's cutting off because I'm using the free version of Zoom, so it's allow only 100 participants and 40 minutes at a time, but by repeating it I can do it 24 hours. So I'm going to log in once again, so please rejoin with me. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
okay, thank you.